You're now rocking with Keep It a Hondo, where we only keep it a Hondo. It's your boy Hondo, and I'm here with my man Toot, aka Big Dog, aka the Don.
Yes, sir, Ski.
I got my man DJ Prince Tay in the motherfucking building. Yeah, I mean, you see us dripping with all this fabric. Just know we ain't fabricating nothing. We only giving you the truth and the real spill and getting to these meals, you heard?
Yeah.
Understand something, man. But today, we got a bunch of special motherfucking guests, you heard?
Yeah.
Sure enough. Where you at with it?
Oh, but it's motherfucking guesses.
Yeah. Understand something, man. Listen, man, I want to give a shout out to Red Crowns and Oz, man. Make sure you get some beard oil, you know what I mean? Get you right and tight. We don't want you out here rugged, you know what I mean? Girls don't like that. Am I right?
Right.
You don't want you out here. You gotta keep your shit right, you heard?
Scratching their motherfucking face when you kissing them.
You know what I mean? Sure enough. Old ass ashes on there, you know what I mean? Sure enough, man, I mean. But in case y'all don't know what we talking about, yeah, I mean, we got the cast of Bmore Careful in the motherfucking building, yeah. Sure enough. Yeah, I mean, back again, Teresa Davis in the motherfucking building, you heard?
Honey, I'm home.
Sure
I'm
enough.
home all day. I love everybody that's
Yeah.
gonna do this. We home.
Yeah. Listen, man. Look, it's so many familiar faces, so many new faces for real, man. I always love it for real, you know what I mean? Because they get to see how this shit start, the beginning of our future, you know what I mean? This is what we getting into, you know what I mean? So I love and appreciate y'all to come here because now y'all family, you know what I mean? Y'all part of that history, you heard?
Yeah.
Sure enough. So give it up for that, you heard?
Yeah. You already know.
Sure enough, you know what I mean? But since Teresa Davis is also in the film, and I know Teresa Davis, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I gotta let her orchestrate this thing for real. She gonna let me know who coming up for real. We gonna interview them, you know what I mean? So y'all make sure y'all tune in. But first of all, y'all make sure y'all subscribe and click that motherfucking
Click the
bell.
button.
Yeah?
You already know it. Ring
Sure
the bell.
Sure enough, man. Don't be a lame. Yeah? Sure enough.
Keep the
So
Hondo, baby.
who we got first?
The first person we got coming to the mic is my guy, man. He's been an awesome guy. He plays in a lot of movies here in Baltimore. He plays in a lot of my productions. He's also a producer in my production.
Yeah.
He's also a sponsor.
Yeah.
He is also a 2-time ring holder for baseball. What was it, the Twins?
Yes.
I mean, he won 2-time series.
Yeah.
My guy's here, man. This guy right here, you guys know it. My guy, Gregory Branch. Put your hands together.
Yeah. Mr. Greg.
All right.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
Oh man, everything's fine, man.
Sure enough. It's always a pleasure, man. Look, man, I see you everywhere. You know what I mean? We just saw each other on the field not too long ago. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I love it though. How you feeling?
Oh man, everything's fine. You know, just trying to do what I had to do to help the kids in the, in the city and stuff like that. That's all.
Sure enough, man. We appreciate you to be here, you know what I mean? So let's talk about your role in this film as far as Be More Careful.
Well, I mean, honestly, I went to get another role and I auditioned for it.
Okay.
First time I actually went out to do it. And I went to Shannon and I kind of knocked it out the park. Evidently, it was someone that was a little better.
Yeah.
So Shannon said, look, Greg, you're going to get a spot. You're going to be in here. Yeah. And like I'm saying, I played a extra, came in, gave me a lot of film time. Didn't say anything, but it was the point of just being in there. And actually, he put me on the trail.
Yeah, somebody
Sure
say
enough.
How you get on the trail, baby?
Yeah. Sure enough. So how did you meet Shannon?
I mean, I met him through Teresa. Okay. And Teresa had told me about there was a part. And like I said, it was my first time actually going out and auditioning.
Understand.
And when I went in there and did it, I kind of like what he did. It was just that, in this business, you got guys who they auditioning, they're better.
Yeah.
And I took the fact that, this is a team thing. And I was learning. I'm just sitting back looking at all of the teammates and what they was doing. So it was all about learning. And that's what I got from that.
Sure enough, you know what I mean? And we see you in a lot of films, you know what I mean? And I love that about you. I seen you in Kicking Indoors, you know what I mean? You done made a on Queen in the Blocks,
Yeah.
for real. Yeah, and many more for real, you know what I mean? What
Yeah.
drives you to keep doing this acting thing?
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you honestly, I had the opportunity to go in and play at the top level of baseball, Major League Baseball. I did that. So
For
I
the
just
Twins?
for the Twins.
2 championships?
And
Major.
the one I didn't play, the one I was hurt. But it's just the idea that man that I needed something else, and I was asked to go out and do you want to act? And my answer was no. Something I never wanted to do. Most of the athletes they go in and try to act. I didn't want to do that. And then, like I said once, I got that bug, man. That was it.
Understand. Understand. That's
That's
that thing, man. When you got something that you love to do and you get that itch, it's like we don't want to look like fiends, but at the same time, when it comes to your dreams, like you a dope fiend. You know what I mean? Because you gonna want it. You gonna do whatever you gotta do to scratch that itch for real. And you know what I mean? And that's why I like movies like this, because it's
behind that camera, it's different.
Oh, yeah.
what? And it's glorifying the city, it's glorifying, you know what I mean, what people go through on a everyday basis, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, and I see you in a lot of roles like that, you know what I mean?
But watching a lot of these guys, as I'm watching them, I mean, I'm learning. You sitting
Understand.
back and you're watching the who, what, where, then, and how to read the script and how to do
Yeah.
this. I mean, it's, and then you'll never know the whole part of it because you're constantly learning. So
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Mr. Greg.
Show enough. Shout out to Mr. Greg, y'all. Shout out to Mr. Greg.
Yes. Shout out to you being a poet. You do a lot for the kids in the community.
Oh, no question.
Yes.
Question.
We're going to swap out. The next one we're going to have is Mafia Shakur.
Show enough.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Greg.
Yeah.
You awesome.
Let's give it up for Mafia Shakur, you heard? What's happening, man? Second time being on the show, by the way. You know what I mean? So this already, you just visiting home. You know what I mean?
It's always good to get out and still be home, you know?
Understand. What you been up to, man?
I dropped an 8-hour album for the 50 years of hip hop.
8 hours?
Yeah.
Like
8 hours?
Yeah, we talking outside.
Real
Crazy.
How much are you selling those 8 hours? That is a work shift.
Yeah, it's gonna get you through a whole day. You feel me? No matter what time you put it on, it's gonna get you. You feel me through your day. So you know what I'm saying?
This
Cleaning
nigga
up
got
everything.
you can get through your work day with this shit. You know what I mean? Show enough. But what role you playing in this film?
I was an extra. You know what I'm saying? And when Teresa called, we come through. You know what I'm saying?
Show enough.
Opportunity, you get to meet people, and it's the exposure as well. You know what I'm saying? So.
Show enough. That's what's up. You know what I mean?
What
So
role do you play in it?
I was in the funeral scene.
Oh,
Funeral scene?
yeah.
Yeah, I was in the funeral scene, and I think it was great. I love the storyline, and to be a part of it, and like I say, the history that go along with the film in itself. And shout out to Shannon. And,
Nice.
So you
Show
look
enough.
so different.
Because he Yo. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you tied in. You always been tied into a lot of things for real. Whether it's the music, whether it's producing, whether it's helping with directing, whether it's acting, whatever, man. How do you keep maintaining that thing?
Everything is my passion. You know what I'm saying? We the people that create everything. So it's like everything I do for myself, we all do. You know what I'm saying? It's just about connecting, and you feel what I'm saying? I only can do but so much by myself. So
Did you learn these roles by like just knowing you wanted to do it, or did somebody just was like, yo, can you try to help me direct this one day, or can you help me produce this one day?
out of necessity. You know what I'm saying? Of trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? We don't got the big budgets and all that, so we got. You know what I'm saying? We from the projects. We gotta make it work. Whatever we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna make it work. Yeah.
Showing up. So one thing we do know about you, you are a rapper, you are an artist. You know what I mean? So I know you can come up with stuff on top of the head. You heard? So what I want you to do right now, for real, if you could sell this movie right now, for us, Be More Careful, and why they should go to Amazon Prime, why they should go to Google Play, you know what I mean? Apple TV, you know what I mean? And soon to be, yeah, well, we gonna get into all that. We gonna get all of that. But, you know what I mean? If you could sell it, how could you sell it right now?
Be more careful. You know, that's the city we roam. 20 years to the 20 years to the author Shannon Holmes. Yeah, straight out the jungle, baby. You know, cell phones where we roam. You know, be more careful. Hit your dome. Go to Apple Prime. Go to Apple TV or Prime Video. You know, we keep it a Hondo. That's how it go.
Yeah, give it up for Bobby Shakur, yeah. Show enough. Hey man, we appreciate you. Yeah, man. We gonna get some more people in here. Always love. Yeah.
We get Paul Jones up here real.
Yeah, I mean, let's give it up for Paul Jones, you right? Show enough. How you feeling, man?
Good, bro. What's up with you?
Welcome, man. Welcome. Yeah, I mean, this your first time here, so I just want to let you know that you are family now. Yeah, I mean, and that go for everybody here. Yeah, I mean. So, tell the people a little bit about your role that you play in this movie.
I'm Briscoe. Briscoe is kind of like the
Gangster, ain't he?
I'm the enforcer. Yeah. I make sure whatever you're doing, you ain't doing it no more.
I knew it. I swear I knew it. I knew it.
That's hard.
Before he said it, I knew it. Show enough.
I got a little scene when I throw a dude out the club.
So. That's the fun part. Like, it's like you can step into a different light sometime, for real. Not saying that's not your life. You know, but I'm just saying certain roles can bring you out of character. You know what I mean? You can come out and just do whatever you want to do. You can act on, for real. How much did you enjoy that though?
Oh man, it was dope, man. I was a fan of the book before it even hit the scene.
Show enough.
Me and Shannon met years before. Before the jump.
10 years.
Yeah.
Ain't it amazing how you can, the stuff that you do and love to do, you meet new people. It might not be the people that you grew up with, for real, or the people that your mama know, feel me? But it's people that you grow to meet, for real, that your mama can meet. You know what I mean? Right. It's worthy of your mama meeting. You know what I mean? That makes sense?
No, right.
So enough. You know what I mean? So what was one of your, like Offset, for real, the filming process, what was one of your best times on set?
I'm gonna say I absorb. So anytime I'm on set, I'm looking and seeing all the background stuff, looking and seeing who playing positions, how they play their position, and see how it would make me better. Force me to be. And I wanted to be on point, so I went in harder than everybody that was around me. Make sure it could, raise the level up.
In-house competition, you know what I mean? I gotta be the best.
That's
you know what I mean?
I'm a barber by trade, so I do competitions all.
Okay, tell them a little bit about what you do. You know what I mean, for us barber.
So I'm a barber. I've been a barber for roughly about almost 40 years.
Wow. Okay.
So nice. I've been around. Matter of fact, I met Shannon at a show. That was DC we went? Oh, it was New York. No, it was New York. Yeah.
Ain't it great when you can just be like, where I meet you at? Like, I don't know. I might have been in the Bahamas. I might even been in the, you know what I mean, Barbados. You never know. You know what I mean? I love it. Keep traveling.
Paul is so humble. Paul actually had a chance to cut a certain celebrity hair. Tell him about that.
I was going to ask him, has anybody ever said in your chair that you...
No, so I did the set of BMF.
Yes.
Okay.
So I did all in.
You just gonna hit me with it? You gonna hit me with the thing?
Hey, yo, excited, yo. Nigga, yo.
Hey, you wanna be honest? I wanna be honest with you. Man, Meech did get into it. So
y'all did?
Yeah, me got into
it. Never mind.
I'm not gonna say he a funky dude. It's just that I don't think he's ready for the level of fame that he got so fast.
Understand.
That's all I'm saying. So,
He a young kid.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's a kid, and he living in the shadow of, I mean, a big dude, man. You gotta think about his dad was like that guy. So for you to be a kid growing up and your dad being away from you, locked up, and you become that guy again, you know, not in the same vein that your father is, but playing your father. I mean, I understand that the arrogance that you gotta have.
Yeah.
But I think now, like, he's been going through life, he's been humbling himself.
Yeah. And you guys did fix that. You did fix that. Let's say that. You did fix that.
Yeah. So, man, I mean, we talked when he came to Baltimore, so we're straight.
You fixed that.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's give it up for Paul.
Give it up for Paul, y'all. Give it another one. Give it another one for the beautiful Tierney. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Sure enough, it's all holds bar. You know what I mean? Sure enough, how you feeling?
I feel good. I feel like I'm at home.
Yeah.
I've been very welcoming. So thank you.
Understand. You're looking good.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Sure enough. So let the people know what role you play in this movie.
I played Miss Tina, which is Mimi, part of the Pussy Pound's mom.
Wasn't that so intriguing? You know what I mean? It's so intriguing. As soon as you hear Pussy Pound, it's like, all right, I gotta tune in. You know what I mean?
No, real shit.
Just make you want to
got
tune
my
in.
attention. Like,
Sure enough. What was some of the best times like off scene in the recording process?
During the recording process?
Yeah. Like, you got any like funny moments, emotional moments?
Oh, well, the funeral was very emotional, but
Did it feel real?
Oh, it's gonna feel real if I'm on the camera. If we play action, it's gonna be real.
Give it up. Yeah.
You know, so I'm not really new to this to acting at all. In fact, I'm going on tour this summer.
Talk heavy. I'm just letting y'all know.
Leading lady.
This is the time when you come to Keep It a Hondo. We gonna keep it all the way a Hondo. Come up here and talk your shit.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Talk your shit for real, cause we here, honestly, all jokes aside, we here to big y'all up. You know what I mean? Our show is for us to appreciate y'all, you know what I mean, and shed light to what y'all doing. So anything, if it's not, it might not be the acting thing, but if you got something going on, we want to know. Feel me? So talk your shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know
well,
what I mean?
I'll focus on this and I'll tell y'all what I got going on. But as far as the funeral scene, I asked Shannon prior to the scene. I was like, "What level?" You know, people in real life grieve different.
Right.
You know, so there's different stages, there's different levels, and I wanted to know what level he wanted. So I was like, "What level?" I mean, how distraught is she? Like, is she numb to this or is she going off? So that was a cool little moment. He was like, "Oh no, she's going off." I was like, "Okay, well, that's all I needed to know."
She really said, "Do you want me to cry?" I said, "You can cry." Like, yeah. And she did it.
on kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
You know they pay extra for that.
you know, I should.
Yeah, for real.
She got paid.
Yo, no.
Yes, the
And my
check
hand still
clear.
hurt from that.
And y'all
So,
ad-lib.
tell me about it. She hit you? She hit you for real?
How many times you had to do that tape?
I don't think nobody anticipated that right there.
Yeah.
It was just came about. He went to go shake her hand. She's back smacking.
Yeah.
That was everything. Nice.
That's real emotion in the
Like,
movie.
yeah.
That's just.
I was like,
reaction.
I love when directors and writers give. I mean, because to me, when I look at a script, I look past the words on the script. I want to know what's going on in between it. So what they call the colors between the lines. So I love when directors can give actors that creative freedom to really embody the character and they don't try to restrict them. So thank you for that, Shannon.
Understand. Give it up for Shannon, yeah? Don't know.
So real quick, what you got going on, girl? Tell us. Is the mic up?
Talk heavy. Talk heavy.
I am going on tour. It starts in Charlotte, North Carolina for a play called A Woman's Love. We've actually sold out 2 shows here at Bethesda Jazz and Blues. I am the leading lady in that.
In
Angela.
Charlotte?
Yes.
So what's your dates in Charlotte?
Charlotte, September 2nd is what we have confirmed.
And when is the 2 days here?
So I don't know. I'm not sure the rest of the dates. I don't handle the production. I just show up and kill it.
Show up and kill it.
Show up and kill it and kill it and kill it. Show up and kill it and kill it and kill it. Yeah, yeah. So no.
Yeah.
But where at Charlotte though?
It's at Nights Theater. It's Nights Theater.
Man, y'all gotta make
It's
sure
Nights
we
Theater.
pop
And
out, man.
I just became a best author.
Talk heavy. Talk heavy. I love it.
Bestseller. I just released an anthology with about 47 other women telling and sharing our stories. It's called Seeing Myself in
I seen it
Her
on your
Story.
page.
Yes. So shout out to the Visionary Author Tweet page who curated all of that.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm so excited about a lot of things I have going on.
As you should be.
You know, for everybody. I want to see everybody win. And anything I got going on, I cast for it too. So I like to pull people in.
Yeah, hit us up.
So,
we like being in movies too.
Oh yeah, I followed y'all, so y'all better follow me back. Okay.
Say that.
Showing up. Yeah, you know what I mean? But give it up. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Oh, you gotta tell you her name because I mispelled her name.
Oh, he sure did.
Yeah, tell the people where they can follow you at.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I should have did that with everybody, but
I don't have to plug in.
Yeah. All of my handles are the same. It's Tyranny Frenche Official. Will y'all put that up? Because I'll make sure y'all have it.
Yeah.
I'll spell it out. It's you gonna make
you
sure
can tell them, but we
Okay,
gonna,
don't make sure.
before y'all leave, we gonna sign a book. I got a book up there, Wiz, though. We gonna make sure y'all.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so that's my handles. I'll make sure I did follow y'all. So like I said, follow me back.
You know it.
Okay, it's TERA.
See, we
don't do that.
everybody back. Man.
Don't follow.
TERANEEF like Frank. RANSHA official. Yep, that's me. Yep. And thank y'all again for what y'all do. I really appreciate just getting it out the mud, like just doing what we gotta do to get our passion going. So I appreciate y'all for.
I mean, it was
it's
only right
for following y'all passion.
Let me tell you,
y'all fill out platforms for creatives like myself. So I appreciate
to deal with a raw, dope film like Be More Careful.
Yeah,
it's only right that you come to a raw.
Yeah.
Keep it on Hondo TV, you heard?
Yeah.
Hondo, baby.
So thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
We're back on
Let's give it up for Teresa Davis, y'all.
Yeah.
Showing up. How you feeling?
Man, I'm on the world. I'm top of the world. You know that.
Showing up.
This is a tour for Be More Careful.
Yeah.
We've been at it since early this morning.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody we left from Radio One. Shout out to Digital Impasse, and now shout out to Keeping It a Home, baby. Showing up. The whole city just showed us love, man.
Yeah.
You tell them how Baltimore do it. The whole city showed us love. They came through, man.
Yeah.
All the people that we wanted to see today, we saw. And if we didn't see you guys, we want to see you guys next time, man. We couldn't get anybody into the tour. It was a kind of short notice. Yeah. Shannon and my boy Shy, they drove down today. They exhausted, but they still here.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, baby. Appreciate it.
You're here and we here to stay. You hear what's going on, yeah, I mean. Be More Careful, Cash, yeah, I mean. We got Teresa Davis in the building. We got Shannon Holmes in the building.
Yeah,
couple
Shannon.
others. You got Trill CG in the building.
Boy.
You know what I mean? Got my man Turk P. Diddy in the motherfucking building, you heard?
Yes, sir.
So enough, you know what I mean? But it's a lot going on, for real.
We got you, we got Truth. Got my boy Tank, so Hank, we had everybody here. I keep wanting to call the boy Tank since when? The first time I came here, man.
R.I.P. Tank, man.
But
R.I.P. Tank. That mean my man.
Well, Hank, I'm home, baby. I'm home. So I want to thank y'all so much for having us here, man. On short notice. This is how you do. You roll the red carpet out for our people that's come from out of town, and y'all guys rolled it out. Everybody from the beginning to the end. We appreciate you guys.
Showing up. What I love about it is, with you, for real, no matter what, you always like supporting, like
the biggest
no matter
promoter
what
I know.
Like no matter if it's somebody's movie,
the biggest
if it's somebody's
you heard me.
music, whether it's somebody's just whatever, whatever.
Thank you so
we
much.
love that about you, for real. You feel me? And so I love that you bring more people like Shannon Holmes to the city, or you know what I'm saying, like You know what I mean? For you to orchestrate, you know what I mean, him coming here and getting on the show. We love it. We appreciate you. You already know how I feel, so I ain't gotta get too much into that. But
I knew where to bring him.
Yeah.
Everywhere I went today, I said, I'm taking him there.
I love the order. You say the best for last. But
Yeah,
I'm just saying, right? You know what I mean?
Party, baby.
So no, you know, we gonna have a lot of fun for real.
Mhm.
And I honestly waited, you know, we got a famous Keep It a Hondo Cheers. I waited for that.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I love it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
do that.
And I love that you are who you are. You know what I mean? And I
Thank
want to
you.
appreciate that right
Thank
now.
you.
You know what I mean?
Thank
So
you
if
so
you do
much.
got a cup, you know what I mean? Put your cups up. If you don't got a cup, just give me a whatever. You know what I mean? Solid whatever. You know what I mean?
You don't got a cup, go do something.
Show enough. And if you know the cheers, say it with us. If
I don't
you
know it.
you know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
learn it.
You ready? Cheers to you. Cheers to me. May we never disagree. But if we do, fuck you. Cheers to me. Yeah.
I gotta learn it.
Show enough. All right, so tell everybody your role and your place in this movie.
Woo! I can go back as far as a little further than 10 years or more. I met Shannon by way of my boy Robert Wise. And Robert Wise and Rodney McFadden knew Robert Wise. He put us together. He talked to me on the phone. This is real, man. I want you guys to know that. Y'all think that things happen and go poof. No. If you believe in a person, if you respect a person, if you allow a person to come into your space, then they should be respected already. When we talked on the phone, we connect. He said, this is what I want to do. And here we are, decade later. Boom. Came to fruition. He said, I want to put this movie together. Said, Teresa Davis, I'm coming to Baltimore. He said, it's only fair that I do it in Baltimore. Because that's where I wrote it. That's what I wrote about it in Maryland.
Yeah.
So he came here, he did that, and it's just been awesome, man. The guy Shannon Holmes I'm talking about, has never, ever lied to me. I've had my situations with New Yorkers who have told me stories. I'm like, nigga, please, nigga, please, nigga. But this one right here has been true to the word. He put my murals in the movie. He gave me my casting for Baltimore credit. He had my name where it goes. I played.
And I gave you IMDb credit.
Yeah, my IMDb credit. He did that. And he let me pick out some people, and you know, he went and got some that I sent to him. You know, man, I just want to say that, you know, the loyalty has been never stretched. That's what I want to say to you. And I respect him. Sure and he did. I respect him for the fact that he was successful. Because he planned out to do something, and he
I was
did
just
it.
like saying that shit felt like you was preaching, and I felt every bit
when
of
I
Holy
talk to him,
Spirit.
I be like, "Yo, you successful." He might say something to me because we all beat ourselves up. Like, I don't know, don't to me. No, you're just successful. Sure if you sweep a floor, if you open doors for people every day, if you work at a hotel, if you put the trash out, you did it right, then you're successful. And that's why he did his thing. He wrote that book 2001.
Yeah.
People are always want instant. They want instant gratification. They want microwave gratification. You have to wait sometimes. They just say, Teresa, when your movie coming out? When Kicking Doors coming out? When Kicking Doors come out? Don't worry about it. I'm building it, and they gonna what? They gonna come.
Yeah.
He did that.
Yeah.
And I respect him. Went to New York. We saw the premiere.
Yeah.
We had a great time. Everybody that got a part from me actually got a part on their own. You probably say, what you talking about?
They put that work in.
They put that work in. Not only that,
yeah.
Shannon said, let me see how they look. I don't want the people who didn't get a part from me to feel like, Teresa, I worked with you so long, though. Shannon asked for something. I want the person to have dreads. I want them to be dark skinned. I want them to have swag.
Yeah.
I said, I know a nigga that got that.
Yeah.
So I said,
yeah.
Trill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The real one didn't really show up, but you know what? Things happen. Because God has it in line. I said, I know a nigga that got that. He said, I need a little young guy, right? I need him funny, but I need him hood. I need him a little diverse. Yeah. I said, I know somebody got that. I want you to go to their Instagram.
Get ready so you ain't got
to P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to know that your resume is that Instagram. What you put up is what you put out.
Yeah.
When we out looking for y'all, we're looking at you. Yeah, big people looking at y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all say big people. You know who y'all call big? The ones y'all think is paramount. The ones that made it. No, everybody's big.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who gonna pop like the pimple on your face. You don't know who gonna pop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all.
What they say? What did you say? Talk that shit, George.
Yeah, I'm gonna run that back like you are. Hey, I'm gonna run that back like you are. You don't know who gonna pop like the pimple on your face. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Y'all keep getting caught up on who made it already. You need to get caught up on who's making it. Because a lot of people that made it are watching your page. They watching your page. They getting ideas from your page, your page.
Exactly.
They running out of ideas. But to make it shorter, because I gotta get out of here. But I gotta get out here. I just want to thank everybody. I want y'all to look out for what's coming out.
Yeah.
And look out for what's coming out. Kicking indoors. I want you to look out for Affiliated. Myself and Ray Luger working together hard.
Yeah.
Baltimore, y'all been here for me. I haven't paid for not one location. Been filming over 3 years on this project. Who does that? I thank y'all. Everybody came out for Be More Careful and you showed up. I had nothing but good things. My boy said this to me. I remember it was 12:30. It wrapped up. He said, Teresa, everybody came out that you pulled out, came out and did that thing. They did that thing. They were professional. That's what I want to turn out, professionalism. We're going to have fun making it happen, but I need to be professional with it too. Respect people's time. He came here. Another thing, I don't know how this guy did this. My glasses on. These Bob Mackies. Yeah. My hair does too damn hot. Okay. I don't know how Shannon Holmes did this. I don't. He shot a movie in 14 days. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna leave right now. 11. He did the B-rolls. The B-rolls made it. The B-rolls.
Talk that shit, George.
The B-rolls made it 14 days. He shot it in 11. B-rolls with summed up 14 days. How do you do that? And whatever he came up with, that's what he came up with. Classic.
Hey, yo, 50 Cent Candy Shop video took longer than that. Yo, Busta Rhymes videos lasted
clap it up for Shannon Holmes, baby.
And then clap it up for Teresa Davis, yeah? I just want to let y'all know. No matter what, you know what I mean? Listen, if I was playing football today or tomorrow, I want that type of speech. You heard? You understand? If you want somebody to big you up, holla at Teresa Davis. Yeah. Show enough.
Hey, you can't. Hey, bragging ain't bragging when you tell the truth.
Understand. So who we going with? Who we going with, Teresa? Understand? Here we are again. You know what I mean? Introduce yourself.
Peace. This is Armadata Apostle in the building. Keep it 100. Let's go.
Yeah. Show enough. You know what I mean? Let people know. No, first, I don't know. Do that shit again. You know what I mean? Give it up to the man. Let's go. First of all,
Be more careful. Let's go.
This motherfucking name deserves an applause. You know what I mean?
Added the peace God, it sounded even more Wu-Tang and shit.
Understand,
I still
man.
felt it.
Show enough, you know what I mean? His name sound like he supposed to be in the motherfucking Empire.
Salute.
Like
What's today's mathematics?
Hey, man.
Show enough. But let the people know, you know, what you got to do with this film, and let them know where you're from. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, Armadata Apostle. You know, I'm a hip hop artist first and foremost, but also a community building activist, urban healers. You know, we deal with health, wealth, and knowledge itself. You know,
that's not even funny. I said that.
You know, so that's the order of the day, right?
Understand.
But far as on the song, like soon as you turn on the movie, I'm the first thing that you hear. When that music come on, that's me.
Okay.
You know, you know, so I got the title track to the movie, which is also the name of the song, Be More Careful, which is on all streaming services. You know, y'all can get that on Spotify.
Go cop that.
Anywhere, you know, go cop it, go listen to it, go support it, right? But you know, the history go way back. Me and the brother go way back to MySpace. You know what I mean? Back in the day, right?
We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. we ain't gonna make MySpace feel like we own that.
Yeah,
We are not gonna make it seem like we're old now. Everybody.
So some history there, right?
Yeah.
And to be honest, to take it even further back, right, with the book, right, a bestseller book. We can't leave that out, right? The brother wrote a bestseller, but that book was actually something that got me into just reading in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I reached out and just told the brother how much I appreciated that, because like I said, I wasn't a big reader until that, and then after that I became crazy. I just read everything, you know. But it started with that book particularly, right?
Yeah.
You know, and then it inspired a song. I wrote a song, sent them the song. He rocked with it so much, you know. We kind of kept a connection, but then we had fell off and we ain't talked. Like I said, and this is over. Like we talking about MySpace years, right? So we talking about like maybe 15 years later. I get a call, right? If there might be more than that, right? But I'm just saying, I get a call, and the brother remembered the song. Like, hey, I want to use that song for the intro. Yeah. And I'm like,
so that's timeless music.
I'm like, yo, like I wasn't even considering the song. Like, that's how old the song was. Right, you know, I'm doing music right now, and I'm telling them like, hey, I got some new stuff, right? They like, nah, I want that song, right? I was like, okay, let me send it to him, and we gonna get the ball rolling, and that's pretty much how it connected. But it just seemed like, you know, the synchronicity from just, like I said, me being inspired by the book, creating the song, and then the brother liking the song so much that he remembered it for the 15 years or so later. Yeah, to be able to
in the movie.
To be able to find me, because it wasn't like like I said, because at that time numbers changed, everything changed. So we actually got in connection with what was my management back then, which is my homeboy. But you know, he's not my management now. But so they got connected, and then they hit me up. So I'm like, oh, it was a lot of things that happened to make that even a possibility. So I salute the brother one for writing that bestseller that inspired me, but also he must have been inspired as well to be able to remember it and reach out. So it was magic made that history. So I salute the brother for that, you know, and like I said, doing the due diligence to create the movie and all of that. But like I said, I get it, you know, that's hard work and diligence right there. So I want to salute him and thank him for being a part of that.
Sure enough, you know, clap it up. I just want to let you know, I mean, you a smooth ass nigga.
Hey, we got the bippies too. Yeah. We got the matching bippies. I see you right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but shit, we appreciate you, man. I don't know if I got any more questions for you, because you done summed it all up. I mean, intellectual words and the words of wisdom, and I mean, a lot of
showing up. The whole scene.
Showing up, right?
Shit, let's let them know your handle for real. I mean,
okay, so on IG it's Armadata Apostle. Pretty much you could put up Armadata Apostle and reach me anywhere, right? Armadata, that's AMADAYE. The Apostle, and that's on Spotify and everything. I just dropped some music under the group The Paradigm Shift, you know, and I got the past, present, and future, so you can get that on any platform. I just dropped the animated video, Breath of Fresh Air, that's the single. So, you know what I mean, just so tap in. That's on YouTube as well. So Armadata Apostle on pretty much all platforms. On Facebook, it's Ramsey Muhammad. So, you know,
quick question, right?
Tap in
before you end, right? What does your name mean?
Well, to be honest, when I started, I was a producer, right? And I was going by Amadeus, because I used a lot of classical symphonies and all that kind of stuff. Right. All of that kind of stuff. I flipped that too, you know, and then from there, when I got more into MCing, then there was also another producer that came up with, you know, Amadeus. So I just, to be honest, I said Amadeus one time in a record, and it just stuck. Everybody just started running with it. So I was like, okay, cool. And the Apostle came because everything that I came from a spiritual, divine, or God-like nature, like when the music is based in substance and stuff like that. So I just added on the Apostle to it. So, and that just connected the whole piece right there.
I understand.
Sure enough. You know what I mean? But give it up to this brother, you heard? Yes, sir. Sure enough. We got Sure enough, you see what's going on, yeah, I mean. We still here, yeah, I mean. Be more careful, Cass. Yeah, I mean, we got B in the motherfucking building, you heard? Clap it up. Sure enough. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I can't complain.
Sure enough, you had a good night?
The night just started.
I understand. It's still early. What type of pressure was that?
Yeah. Sure enough. But let the people know, yeah, I mean, what role you play in this movie. Yeah, I mean.
The role I played was Peaches. I was Tone's jump off.
Understand? We all been there.
Yeah.
I was Tone's jump off. I mean, it was a good experience, a great experience. I met him through Wise. Wise came in my bar. He looked at me. He said, "Yeah, you'll be a good person to play for a role in a movie." I looked at him like, "What?" I'm like, "What movie?" He like, "Be More Careful." I said, "Oh, I got that book at home." So
that's hard.
He gave me the info, told me send the pictures to the email, sent them to the email, and I showed up. I was there, and I got the role on the spot.
Get some other people too. Yeah, you bring some people my way too.
She
stayed around because it was.
That's the best. That's the best
She
one.
brings good business.
That's the best.
Day was kind of slow. It was kind of quiet. It was hot though too that day too. So.
Yeah.
Understand?
Sure enough.
Any other roles you been in before this?
I played in Guns and Grams.
Okay.
Yeah, we doing that. That's a docu-series. That's a docu-series. We doing, some extra to it. Yeah. Okay. Can't wait for part 2 for this. Be More Careful.
Right.
Show up, show out.
Pressure is on. Put it on. Yeah. Sure enough. But if you could, say your favorite scene without giving a movie, for real, because we want everybody to go and watch the movie. You know what I mean? We don't want them to get that. You know what I mean? The whole sneak peek, but for real. So if you could, explain your best part.
To be honest, I like the whole movie. I wish it was more to it, but I understand why, because this is part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or whatever. But my favorite role, I'm gonna say, is me. This pussy for sale, not on sale. Fuck you, mean?
Hey yo, listen, right?
Don't understand how this movie is.
Right? I ain't want to be wrong on that. Hey yo,
I'm trying to wait till Shannon Holmes get up here
that
so I
was
can
the
really
rawest
talk
line
shit about the movie. But
that was one.
I want to tell y'all the funniest thing, right? I want to
Yeah.
tell y'all the funniest thing, right? So the whole time I'm telling the man, this pussy for sale, not on sale. Fuck you, mean? He in my ear talking about it's too hot. So I had to do that part. Like, I had it down packed the first time, but we had to do it like 3 times because the guy kept making me laugh. Yes, and
that's murder. You got away with murder.
What is he talking about? I kept asking it was funny, but then she kept doing it so long, it started being funny. For only them.
Right.
And I was like,
what the fuck is going on here?
He was like,
hilarious.
I was crying. I was crying. I said,
it looked so real when y'all was having sex though.
Yo, that was the rawest part, yo. It did. That was real. The whole movie looked real to me. You feel me? Like,
I had that.
It was great
I gotta.
You sold it. You faked it a lot for niggas.
So what? Hold up. I gotta answer. Hold up.
You can keep it 100, yo.
Yeah, we gonna keep it 100. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We gonna keep it 100. What mental space did you have to put yourself in to do that role?
I'm gonna tell you the truth, right? I've been a dancer. Well, I'm not dancing no more, but trust me, if I ever gotta go back, I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna keep it like that.
That shit is
a
career.
I was dancing for 12 years, so it's just like it ain't nothing new to me. It's like, all right, put your shit on, let's go. Shit, I got paid for it. Shit, like, who wouldn't do it? Well, you got some people who...
For women, seduction should be easy.
You got some people who don't do it, but who wouldn't do it?
Seduction should
Shit,
be
I got
easy to
paid
women.
good for that
It's a
role.
bad.
I ain't had to. Hey, I got paid good for that role. Shit, all right. So what I gotta do next?
Yeah.
I ain't had to show my titties, nothing.
Yeah.
The ass
Very,
gonna
very
show because
tasteful.
it's out
Very
there. Like,
tasteful.
but
Yeah.
Very tasteful. And you got paid well. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Well, that's all it's about is stepping into a new life, creating a new life for yourself. You feel me? And you did that with that first role, or your
I'm just
second
letting
role
y'all
now.
know.
So
Not facts, yeah.
Don't this
Even the
movie
steps of it.
sound exciting? Make sure you go watch this film. You heard?
But I was
Nah,
mad
this
at the
bad.
end because I found out I ain't know till I watched the movie that what's her name? Netta fuck my man. The man I'm in the bed. I done saved your ass.
Yeah.
I done saved you. Got you to the hospital when you come on.
What else do you do for real to let the people know? You know what I mean?
Okay, well I have a bar. It's on Washington Boulevard. It's called Uptown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
I've been in there.
Party
I
at
know, that's like
Washington
I'm looking at you.
Boulevard.
Look
you
for
heard?
business.
Yeah.
And I have another business that me and my kid's
Knock
father
you
was
outside.
doing, the stir fries, rest his soul. But it's called Uptown Hookups. So I'm gonna keep that business alive as long as I'm alive, and we're gonna keep this bar going as long as I'm alive. The bar page is Uptown _ LLC. I mean LLC _. So it's UPTOWN LLC _. And then the
That's
Uptown
easy.
Hookups page is UPTOWN UPS. So it's Uptown Hookups. So they my two business pages so far. I got some other things going. I don't want to speak on them now because you ain't supposed to tell your dreams. You're supposed to show them. Yeah, when I show up, y'all gonna know.
We love to talk heavy.
Yeah. So when I come out with them, y'all gonna be like, oh, okay, what's next? What's next? Okay, so yeah.
Show enough. But we appreciate you. I mean, give it up for her. Yeah.
In the days, way back.
Keep it on though. You see what's going on. Yeah, I mean, man, you hearing all these different people. You heard? Yeah, I mean, so much different talent for real.
Different energy.
Like we say, be more careful. Yeah, I mean, it's so many people from within the city, without the city. Listen, we getting together. Feel me? You got people from New York, you got people from DC, you got people from Jersey, you got people from North Carolina in this bitch. You heard?
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
Show enough, you know what I mean? But we about to get into the man behind the plan, you heard? Show enough. And in case you don't know the fuck we talking about, you know what I mean? Shannon Holmes in the motherfucking building, you heard? Show enough. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I love the love, hate the hate. There's a lot of love in this room.
Yeah.
Only people I love in this room who I love.
Yeah. Show enough. You know what I mean? Hey, but we appreciate you being here. You know what I mean? And we want to hear the story. Not just
the story behind the story.
Yeah, the story behind the story. We don't just want to hear about, you know what I mean, the story of the movie. We want to hear about Shannon Holmes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we want
you.
to hear about everything. Yeah, I mean, we love that you here for real, and it's a beautiful thing that you brought all these people out. Yeah, I mean, because we are all here because of you. Yeah, I mean, all these different people and different faces for real.
But I appreciate it. But honestly, I appreciate them, man, because when you have a dream, man, it takes a lot of people to help that dream come true. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You just gotta know that, like, one day it'll be your turn and somebody will be helping you.
Show enough. Clap it up for that. You know what I mean? Clap it up. With the smooth voice. You know what I mean? Yeah. Show enough. You know what I mean? But I want to know, so what was your mindset for real?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I know we got to go back to the book.
Okay, I'm gonna take you to my mindset. Yeah. My mindset at that time in my life.
Yeah, we ain't even gonna talk about the movie. We're gonna talk about the book.
My mindset. What mindset that produced that? So,
yeah, sure.
I was on my 4th year of 5-year sentence, Pennsylvania. But
I know it.
That was like I was really on my 10th year. If you really want to get technical about it, I did 2 3s and a 5, so that's 11. And it was just like shit just didn't start sitting right with me. I was like, yo, man, lifting weights, playing basketball, shit was just too normalized for me. It just hit me one day like, nah, man, it's more to life than this. Yeah. My childhood peers was in their childbearing years, starting families, getting mortgages, car notes, and I was in fucking jail doing push-ups. I just woke up, that shit just didn't sit right with my soul. Like, yo, it's just not natural. Being confined is not natural for animals. It's definitely not natural for a human being. So, with that being said, around that same time, I met this kid. And he had written like 3 books in jail. And just talking to him, I knew I was more intelligent than he was. But that wasn't a knock on him. That's just how I felt after we just conversated. So I just said to myself, like, if he can write 3, I can at least write 1. It was all about figuring out what he knew that I didn't know, because it was something. And it's like when I open the store, until you know how to get those lights on, the groceries on the shelves, or even the shelves, it's just a want, bro. It's just a desire. So it all comes down to, it was dudes in jail that were way better writers than me, but it all came down to this for me, how bad I want it. See, some people, they think they want it. Me, I gotta have it. And I'll go at it like that. Whatever I really want, woman, car, whatever, I'm going at it like that. Every goddamn day. Till I get it. So that's what it was. So I met these dudes, and some of the most naturally talented people, the laziest people you ever meet in your life, because they know they could turn it on and turn it off at the drop of a dime. It's just their God-given gift. I had to cultivate my gift. I had to go and sell. While they was talking about writing books, I started writing a book. It's not in the talk. It's not in the talk, bro. You have to do it. Go through the motions, boil up paper, develop these characters and stuff. So I can remember. So I had the name Bmore. Talk heavy.
First, talk heavy in this bitch.
A nigga would have skipped that. A nigga would have skipped that. You know what I mean?
But all you have is like a yellow legal pad, right? So in jail. So I got a typewriter later though. When I called my pops like, yo, I think I'm on to something here. Yeah, I tell my father this to this day. I said, that's the best $100 you ever spent in your life. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, so I meet the kid. We would talk about philosophy and writing, and he never actually taught me how to write. People are lazy, man. They want you to hold your hands through shit. I mean, I tell her I can't hold your hand through it, so I can help you. You know what I'm saying? So, because I went at it like that, nobody helped me. I wanted Shannon Holmes. There was none. I had to be him. I had to be who I wanted to be. You understand what I'm saying? Be that person I wanted to be. So, when I met, when me and old boy, we would talk philosophy. So I went to the prison library, got an old book. This book stank like an old house. I'll never forget that book, right? And it said in this book, it was philosophy in this book. It was writing philosophy. It said the 4 basic principles of writing is conflict, struggle, trauma, and change. I read that 30 years ago. Never forgot it. I would write these principles down and reread them until it burned into my subconscious.
Understand.
And bam, so I read this book. I got favorite author Sidney Shelton. You may not know him. He did.
Sidney Shelton.
Sidney Shelton, Master of the Game.
I know you're talking about.
Raise Your Angel. This guy is the master storyteller. So why I get my storytelling a lot is from him. He knows, because it's more to writing than just writing. It's pace, it's plot, it's setting. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I had no patience, bro. And I only have patience for books and babies. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to, those two things have to take time to develop. You can't rush it. You can't rush. People can tell this when you rush your stuff. So, met the guy. I had the name for the book first. I always write to concepts. I remember I was trying to be a rapper at one point. It's a funny story. But this guy told me something that I would carry with me into writing. He said, yo, Shannon, your first and your last bars is the most important bars. I said, okay, say no more. How you open up your book, how you end your book. Started with a power, I'm gonna end with a bang.
Understand.
So boom. I met Homeboy. I like that. Right. So being Homeboy, we conversed and stuff like that. But even he wouldn't take it to where I took it. I just wanted it. So I really wasn't writing to get signed. I wasn't writing for money. I was writing to kill some time. And if that book ever do for you what it did for me, which is kill some time, then God bless you, because it took my mind off for a lot of things, a lot of stressful things. I didn't have no girl. I didn't have nobody. I had the most clarity I ever had in my life. Nobody to distract me. I always say in jail, you can be anything you want to be. You can be holier than thou. You could be a saint. I remember this guy. It's a funny story. I was up on the farm. God, he's a Christian dude. So I'm near them, but I'm not in their conversation. But I'm ear hustler. Yeah. So he tells the guy, he says, "Yo, yeah, I used to be gay." The guy said, "You used to be gay?" He said, "No."
You used to be gay.
This is what he said. This is what he said. He said, "No, you used to smoke cigarettes. You used to be free, but you don't used to be gay." I said, "What?" Yo, there's some funny people in jail, but anyway.
The funniest, ain't it?
Long story short, so I always hung around the funniest dudes I could find. Because I wanted to kill, make my time a little easier. I can remember people saying, "Yeah, you kind of happy to be in jail." I said, "Nah, my man, it's just worst places I could be." How about that? My father always told me, "I can't visit you in the graveyard, bro. I visit you with a visit, though." But anyway, I meet homeboys, my inspiration, but I still have to go through the motions. I go through the motions, and I made a critical mistake and be more careful that he caught. God bless him. I introduced Black out of nowhere. He said in chapter 13 or 15, he said, "Who the fuck is this guy?" So when I did the rewrite, because nothing's set in stone. If you still got that book in your head, you can go back and fix your mistakes. Went back and fixed that shit, wrote them in. I made them talk about them. So she said in the beginning, she says, "Black's my man, but I'm not doing no bid with nobody." You know what I'm saying? I ain't going up to Hagerstown, none of that shit. So now you heard his name. So now you know when he also this is who she was talking about. Yeah. This is that guy. And a funny story, even with the character Black, I can remember looking up on the tier. It was this dude. He was cursing this dude out. I mean, like belittling him. I was like, "Oh, if he ever talked to me like that, we fight." First word, we fight. Boop, boop, boop. So his name was Black. I said, "That's the name of my character, Black." Because no matter where you go, no matter where I've been, I've met a Black. It's a Black in D.C., New York, Cali. It's a Black.
You know a Black? I got into a Black. Then a Black got into it.
So it's always a Black. So that's I need names. Names got to resonate with me. Nicknames and stuff like that. So, and Netta became like, Netta was, people think it's like they say, "Hey, pussy pound," they run with it, but it's a friendship going awry at the root of that story. I made two friends that are opposite ends of the spectrum. One was strong, one was weak. One had a father, one didn't. One got high, one didn't. One was light skinned, one was dark skinned. They were opposites at every polar, any way you could put it. Because I figured two strong people cannot hang together. Mm-hmm. They will clash. Somebody has to be passive and somebody has to be aggressive. Mm-hmm. So with Netta was just like, "Yo, when this shit excited me, the realest shit I ever met in my life was in Baltimore. I met at the parole office on Guilford Avenue." So, she was kind of like sketched from her. Because this girl was just so raw. Like, you know what I'm saying? I liked it when that shit excited me and I was in the street. We didn't last too long. I went to jail. But anyway, that's another story. But so Netta, like kind of like in every character, I put a piece of me in every character. You know what I'm saying? I just kept asking myself a series of questions. Why? Why is she doing this? Why is she going there? Why? And if you keep asking yourself enough whys, you have your story. And you answer those questions, you have the story. You just filled in the blanks of your story. So that's what it became. And like I said, underlining, and then the Black New York tone thing was it's an animosity. I don't know no Blacks, but I seen a million of them. I felt that energy from niggas like that. Like, not every dude from Baltimore. Like I always say about dudes from Baltimore, when you got a dude from Baltimore that's running with you, bro. Mm-hmm. Yo, that relationship is bulletproof. Only you can fuck that up. Mm-hmm. They will go against their own for you. And I could pick up and leave the city at any time. This nigga gotta be here. He gotta live here. But he like, "Yo, boy, y'all ain't doing," you know what I'm saying? So a lot of Baltimore dudes made it possible for me to live in the streets. I knew I was connected with a lot of people, like, just by playing basketball in Hagerstown. And them relationships, you get to know people and like, "Yo, it's dudes I ain't seen since I was 18, but they're like my brothers. Like, yo, I grew up in the system with them." Yeah, we was young.
I
We came of age.
I tell people that, bro. I read your book while I was incarcerated too. And I tell people all the time, like, yo, if we was to get together while we was in here, you know, we could take over, go through everything, because you got more smarter people that's in the system than that really be outside that you kick it with. I got closer with people that's inside than when I was outside with people, you feel me? So it's like, it's in your travels of life, you writing this book, it shows. That's why I said I knew.
Yeah.
Because it shows.
You meet so many people. Like I say, jail saved my life. I said that. I continue to say that. Like I could have been dead. There was a lot of things happened in them years of me going to jail.
Yeah.
Dudes that was getting it, they gone.
Real talk.
Better men than me, gone. You know what I'm saying? So jail really just slowed me down enough so I could see this shit, man. So wherever I was at that point in time in my life, I was supposed to be there. And earlier they had asked me, like, what would I change? I wouldn't change anything, because to change one thing would mean to change everything. Might mean that. Just one case I didn't catch. Just one case. Just not going to jail and meeting somebody.
Yeah.
Inspiring me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you get in those positions, man, you just gotta always try to give back, man. I always try to give back information. When I go through a door, I'll tell you what's on the other side of that door. You know what I'm saying? Because you only keep what you got by giving it away, as they say in them programs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. The information.
Shannon.
Yeah.
What was your experience like filming in Baltimore City in our trenches, my man? I was out there with you. What was it like?
It was a good, you know, it was work. I thought it was gonna be fun. I thought this shit was fun. I had the wrong conception going into this shit, man. Bro, but your perception becomes reality. It was reality till after that first day. Bro, time is money. We on it, off it, we got to go. We don't have a long time we had a short time we don't got no time for a long conversation. We got to go. It's off to the next, and anybody who was there, we was literally moving from one spot across the city. Glad we wasn't in New York, because we would never made that shit crossing that New York traffic.
I was about to say,
Baltimore ain't really got no traffic. We was able to get there in time from Pennsylvania Avenue over the Marches on Norfolk Avenue, so to do the scene.
I don't drive in New York.
It was literally like, yo, you gotta, you gotta do the filming schedule. Like, I learned so much, man. I learned a lot, man. You know, and you know, Baltimore's never brought me harm, bro. Never. Ever.
That's a good thing.
Ever. Like, I don't have no enemies. I don't look over my shoulders about nothing, because I ain't did nothing to nobody.
That mean you a good nigga.
Amen.
I mean, and the reason why I say that you a good nigga, that mean you come through and you figure out what's going on in the city. Because a lot of things that happen to people in the city is because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And you lost. And you look lost. So things happen to you.
You look like prey.
Yeah, like the dudes that I knew that had the street, they not here no more.
Like
the young boys got the street.
Yeah.
And I know what's going on. I try to keep in the loop. If it's my city or your city, I stay in the loop. Like, yo, okay, that's what's happening out there? Yeah, that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay in touch and tune. Like, it's like my second home, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was times that I escape, get away from some things. I came down here for a couple of days and then breeze back. You know what I'm saying? I had to hustle up in York, Pennsylvania. At one point in time when I was trying to escape the cops, I would come down here. Somebody wasn't looking for me down here. It was things like that. But, you know, Baltimore's always been good to me. It's given me everything tangible that I ever had in my life. It's probably giving me my kids. No, I mean, I ain't going to even lie. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
People attracted, women are attracted to success. The more successful you are, the more attractive you look.
I understand. Listen, I'm just saying. Like,
but I mean, it don't hurt.
Yeah.
But you be more careful, it didn't hurt.
We ain't gonna let that shit pass.
It didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Not to say that I wasn't, getting no girls before that, but when that dropped, it was bananas for me.
All right, so in the shooting process, right? Yeah, I mean, and I'm gonna spoil a little bit, but of course I ain't giving the movie. What you got going on with it, with the head and shit like that, and the niggas dying off of the head? You make me scared to get head out this motherfucker. Motherfuckers is robbing people off the head.
Yo, because everybody was getting hit in that movie. Before the pussy pound part popped up, I was like, yo, they sucking a lot of dick in here.
Yeah. From the beginning
to
the end.
I ain't figured.
So when niggas start dying while they getting it, I'm like,
who
dang.
died? Ain't nobody died.
So we trying to figure out. We trying to figure out. Yeah, I mean, what headspace was you in when this pussy pound thing going on? You know what I mean?
Like,
because everybody, you know what I mean?
It all depends. Like when I was writing the book, people say,
they putting their hit of the game.
Why you did this to Netta? I wasn't feeling good that day. So when you don't feel good, you get to and see when you write, you get to play God.
Right.
I can tell you who dies, when they die, or on what page, and how they gonna die. You gone. Some people are just there to advance the story. They call them stepping stone characters. I just want to advance the story. They might have to come into your life, just like in real life, for a period, just for a season. They're not there forever. They're there for a good time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. So certain characters are like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was a joy. Like, one thing about writing, man, you get to know what you know and what you don't know so fast. You better expand on what you know and be vague about what you don't. Because people can spot a phony from a mile away. They can spot it. You can't talk that talk. You better talk that talk. You better know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah. You said 9 got 19 shots, it better have 19 shots.
21.
Yeah. It better have what you, because if you anything like 32. I will discard your whole book for the first mistake you make. Some street shit. Nah. I remember I read a book when a nigga said the nigga was a killer, but in the book he ain't killed nobody. When I wrote Black, I said if I say he a killer, he gonna kill. If I say she a hoe, she gonna fuck.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's just little mistakes like that I saw. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to etch my name in the sands of time. Like, yo, Shannon Holmes lived, breathed. Oh shit.
Yeah, no, we are good.
Shannon Holmes lived, breathed, and walked this earth. Like, if I was feeling you said, what space was I in? I was feeling my own mortality at that time. I had no kids. I was in prison. And anybody who's been in prison knows anything can happen to you at any given moment in prison. I seen people, when they ask you for your emergency contact information, when you're going to the Department of Corrections, DOC, you never think that they're going to need that. Well, I seen a nigga they needed that for. I looked at control, they got his property. He going out on a stretcher. I'm like, this shit ain't promised, bro. He's going down in jail. Like, you gotta be from jail. It's more serious to me because you got to see that man every day. You better see him or he gonna see you. It be some serious things, even beats that start in jail and go home. Niggas take them shits home and air you out. I was with a nigga in the huts. For a week, he went home. I'm reading about this nigga in the paper. I'm like, he had beef like that.
Quick.
And so Baltimore is so small. I be like, yo, you went on the run? Where you went to? West Baltimore. I said, what? You from East Baltimore, Cherry Hill. What you mean?
Yeah.
So that's the idea. When we say we on a run, we go to another borough is another world for us. But most time, nigga even leave the city.
What's the worst thing, Mr. Holmes?
On the set?
What's the worst thing for you that you dreamt about from prison that follows you, like recurring dreams?
The worst dream I ever had in prison was I was free and I was still in jail.
It be so real.
I woke up, I was sick.
That shit be real.
You talking about sick? I've never been sick like that.
Wake up and be like,
it's all quiet. You think you home, and you open those eyes and you see that brick wall. You like, damn.
You see that little ass window.
Yo, bro, you be tight. Even when you have that dream that just took you home and stuff like that, and you just don't know when you go home. But for us being more careful, my worst dream was seeing and not eating off of it. That's always been I turned down a lot of drills to get the deal I want.
So just because people don't think you know your worth, you don't gotta sign the contract, bro.
Understand?
Don't sign the contract and be mad about it.
Understand?
Know your worth.
Just because people don't think you know your worth doesn't mean doesn't estimate my value. I'm gonna hold out for what I want. Cause you don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate.
Yes, sir.
You do not get what you deserve.
So with that being said, because right now you talking your shit. Yeah, I mean, and we hear
me. He gave niggas that talk.
If you could sell this movie right now, yeah, I mean, to get somebody to go buy it, go watch it for real, and whatever way they gotta watch it, yeah, I mean, how would you give it right now? Let's go.
How would I give it, man? I would say it's a pretty good movie to watch. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I had to make those adjustments from the book to the film, but I think it's a pretty good movie. It wasn't the Hollywood, but we had to do it big without a big budget.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Like, you never know how support. I'm gonna say this: you never know how important support is until you need it.
Mm.
So if you in that field, if you in rapper, you in music, whatever you do, like, and you want that support, you gotta support people too. You make a shirt, whatever, bro. Support is important, bro, and that's all I gotta say, man.
I'll tell you, with that production belonged on Amazon Prime before it went to Tubi or something like that. You had to have people pay for that prescription.
Yeah, I mean, like, fuck, we blow that. I wish I could have put it up for more. I wasn't even thinking when I did that shit.
Because that thing looked way better than movies on Tubi. I'm talking about, I done seen Vivica A. Fox look like a badass actor on Tubi movies. Hey, I'm keeping it in the Hondo. I hate it for them because they be big names, and when you see the movie, it make you want to watch the movie.
Yeah, that's
and
what
then
it
the
is.
production
It's like clickbait. It's like clickbait.
What the fuck?
But
so it's like,
yeah, we're gonna do a number two though. So that's another thing we're looking forward to, like expanding on people who had a big role. Like Turk, it wasn't that big. He had a lot of airtime, but it wasn't maybe not that big.
Man, Turk got busy.
Yeah.
He
was a joy to work with too, man. Good kid, good dude, man. Good dude. Never had, like I said, I don't know what it is about Teresa and her people, but none of them ever gave me a hard time. I never got a headache. Probably, to be honest, they're probably the people I'm closest to. Like after the
clap it up for that, man. Clap it up.
Like after the those are people, Brittany, her, Trill, those are the people I talk to, like, yo, regularly, like, yo, what's up? Like, even if, like, if she don't hear from, like, yo, you've been quiet lately, like, yo, yeah, I've been busy, you know what I'm saying? So, things like that, man. So, it's just like, like I said this in public, and I said this earlier. I came into this game not looking for a friend or enemy, and I found them both.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't like you because it's the way some other people love you.
Yeah.
It just ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. It's just, you got people even there that didn't have the right intentions and the right spill and the right attitude, man. But it was what it was. It was a learning lesson, man. It was a beautiful lesson, man. And I wouldn't trade it for nothing because now I got $1 million worth of game. I know what to do and what good, because they'll make your dream seem so far away before you do it.
This your second movie though, right?
But the first one I didn't finish. Okay. So they won't take you to the party, but they'll buy you a drink once you get there, goddammit. You want a drink? Yo, yeah, you get here. How you get here? You want a drink? Yo.
Crazy.
They won't take you there. If you get, nigga, how did you get here? Like, yo, can you take me home? Bro, I'm telling you, don't dream your dreams, man. Have the audacity to dream your dreams, man. This was all a dream to me, man. But I didn't choose writing. It chose me. It came to me at the most loneliest time of my life. I prayed for something, and this is what I got. I never prayed for money every day in my life. I prayed for success. And this is what I was given. I was never put here to be the biggest drug dealer. I always got knocked. It was always something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I wasn't supposed to be there at all. Maybe I was. So I just gravitated that. Once I found out I had a talent, I never looked back. Like, I ain't going back to that because you can't play both sides of the fence. I said, when I really got hooked on writing, I said, yo, I'm going to give this shit my all and see where it takes me. And I said, yo, and it took me all around the country. I'm in Detroit. I'm in Cali. Like, I'm in places I never thought I would be. I'm like, damn, where my man? I need my man here with me. Niggas got to see this. Like, I'm in fucking a film festival. I'm sitting next to Danny Glover, Omar from The Wire.
Why you ain't start like that?
And Common.
Give it up, man. Give it up.
I'm sitting next to Omar. I'm sitting next to Omar, Danny Glover, and Common.
People don't get into them rooms. We not gonna make that shit seem regular.
I'm like, yo, I could reach in this nigga popcorn if I wanted to. I'm that close to this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I have to act like I've been there before. You have to act like you've been here before.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? But
keep your composure.
Just like I was just sitting there just thinking, like, how the fuck did I get here?
Yeah.
shit be crazy, man. So it can happen, man. You just gotta believe, man. Have faith, man. Like Teresa said, it's timing, man. It took me 30 years to be successful. Another 20 to make a dream come true. That's 50 years, bro.
Sure enough.
I waited all my life for that.
Shannon Holmes, man. Man. Hey, man, we appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, don't go nowhere. Let's give it up for Turk P. Diddy in the motherfucking building, you heard? Yo, you know what I mean? Welcome back. You know what I mean? We love it. You know what I mean? I love recurring guests. You know what I mean? How you feel?
I'm lit right now, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you look like you was back there asleep, my nigga.
I want to sleep.
No, he ain't sleep.
You were just real comatose, comfortable.
Nah, it's praying.
My nigga said I was
cool
praying.
demeanor. You know
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I got some dark shades on. I can't help but catch a Z real quick.
Understand?
He's a Photomatic Smith, camera guy. Yeah, I was out Vegas with him. He gave me these.
You know how they be saying them New York Harlem niggas got swag, B. I like them Baltimore niggas. That was a shot real quick. I just bullshitting.
Sure enough. But let the people know, you know what I mean? For one, they should know who you are. Majority of the people know who you are, but you know what I mean? Let the people know who you are and let them know the role that you play.
Like, who am I, like, personally?
In the
movie.
Yeah, who are you to the other people that don't know? And then for two, we gotta let the people know what role you playing in the movie. You know what I mean?
Alright, well, it's a big question. It's a deep question. I don't know why. But pretty much I'm Turk. I play Stink inside the movie. I'm Black's little brother. You know, Jesus Christ, no way. I was laying in the back, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Holy. It was a real. Go. Did I answer the question?
Shit. Let's that over.
Keep it going. Go.
Did I answer the question though?
Yeah,
So
who
listen.
stinks?
Yeah, so you already talked about.
Yeah, you said you was stink.
Oh
You told you stink, but now
I missed that
know
part.
what
Oh,
to
all right, yeah, no. I'm an artist. I'm also now an actor, a dad, I guess. What else you want to know? Hey, I put everything on Instagram, man. Follow my Instagram.
Show enough. But we gonna keep it going, you know what I mean? So listen, you know what I mean? If you could describe this movie in any way, for real, for the people that need to come see this, for real, how would you describe it?
Raw as fuck. Like, that's probably, like, this movie was, like, it's, like, how it really be. You know what I'm saying? In the perspective of Mr. Shannon. You know what I'm saying? But I like how this shit was, like, real life shit. So that's why I like it. Anything that's, like, our reality in a movie, I fuck with it.
No, it definitely did touch Bmore more than a Charm City and all that. I keep
you remember
shots
that joint?
way.
You remember that joint?
Yeah, right, exactly. You get what I'm saying? You remember that? Yeah, I remember that joint
Derek,
too.
what's his name? Derek.
You know what I mean?
Which one was that?
Charm City.
Charm City.
The bike movie?
No.
I think I didn't watch
it. Charm City was up when it came out on DVD era, bro. Like 08, 010, like something like that. I remember picking it up.
Sure enough.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's definitely a good light for real. Yeah, I mean, whereas though, like, I love like real shit.
Yeah.
For real, you feel me? So like, you get a documentary in films like this because if you might not know the actual name of that person, but they giving you the real spill of that.
You can relate to that person.
That feel
I
of
done been
Baltimore,
stink before.
you know what I mean? I love shit like this.
I done been stink before. I done been Tone before.
Yeah.
I done been Black before.
Oh wait, first thing.
Yeah, you done ran.
Everybody done been somebody.
You done ran through the pussy pound. I'm just letting you know.
Clearly.
Word?
Oh, man.
She said clearly.
Not literally, y'all. Don't y'all do that. They be thinking like. But no, yeah, I've been outside, so you know, be more careful.
Yeah,
it definitely is a home-based movie.
Yeah.
If you're from Baltimore, you definitely gonna relate to this.
Sure enough. So you definitely gotta watch it for real. You know what I mean? But let the people know what you got going on other than the movie.
Well, currently I'm working on a podcast. It's called Stranger Things with my partner Stoner.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we podcast. We're gonna start having a lot of guests. We're working on that right now.
Yeah.
Me and the Creek Boys, we just put out a project called Out the Blue. It's on all the streaming platforms. Working on some new music with a label that I'm working with currently. It's called 443 Global. 443 Global.
You the stuff you was playing for us earlier?
Yeah.
That's a Baltimore label?
That's
a Baltimore label?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, right. What am I thinking about?
This is 443.
Shit, I remember y'all didn't have no multiple zip. Alien codes.
It was
just one. It was just one.
Yeah,
it was just one.
What else I got?
I remember that. That's what I remember.
He said just one.
Oh yeah, I guess more projects. I guess. Yeah.
That's wow.
It's not. I'm chilling right now. I'm just silently working.
He's so
working on
modest.
merch, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He has a leading role in something. I'm just waiting for him to say it.
Yeah.
The leading role, the principal.
What you got going on, man? Stop holding out, man.
I
want to know.
The
people want to know, yeah?
I don't like Shannon, you know what I'm saying, until it's finished. But I'm working on another film. I got the leading role in it. It's called Affiliated. I ain't gonna spill it, but yeah, that's something I'm doing right now.
Sure enough.
I'm trying to keep it right. I'm trying to keep it still light. Trying to keep it light. And I just finished.
Did your exit scene.
Mr. Reese want me to tell you, I finished Kicking Indoors. I just finished my exit scene for Kicking Indoors.
So proud of this guy, man.
Yeah. I'm trying. I don't like.
Man, give it up for that.
Nah,
give it up. Yeah.
He's busy.
Yeah.
Stay busy and booked.
Yeah. If I start telling all my accomplishments and stuff like that, it's like I'm at the finish line. I'm not done. We got more stuff to do. I let people tell y'all tell me what I'm doing. I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Hey yo, and I also want to thank you and big you up on your video for talking about, you know what I mean, what happened to White Boy, the shooting and everything like that. Niggas don't be doing that, bro. Niggas be having to speak up. We be talking about, you know, niggas like LeBron don't be speaking up. When niggas be talking about things that's going on in the NBA industry, or rappers don't speak up on political situations, niggas be needing to speak up.
Yeah, you know the crazy thing about it was the video was triggered by him getting killed, but it really wasn't actually about him.
I know, I'm not saying.
No, respect to him. No, respect. I want to elaborate. I don't want to say just leave it alone. No, it was more so like, yo, I haven't seen that shit happen so many goddamn times, so it was just like, that's what triggered it. It was like, it was repeated.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? But he influenced the feeling into it. But yeah, I'm trying to be an advocate for the youth now. Like I had this song a couple years ago for the young niggas. I didn't get to buy the beat, so I got copyrighted before I got to buy it, so I couldn't use the song. But it was a song that was real moving that a lot of people like really fucked with. It was my actual biggest stream song on my solo tip outside of the Creek Boys. You know what I'm saying? So I listened to the message that I had, and if you listen to the lyrics of the song, you ever find it on SoundCloud. So if you ever hear it, you will understand what kind of song it is, and it's like, okay, you gotta live up to your lyrics. So I just started becoming an advocate for the youth and just trying to tell them to make better decisions. I'm a 9-to-5 guy. I've never been a street guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just hang in the streets, but you know what I'm saying? Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I just want to be like the bigger brother role for a lot of kids. Because, you know, when I grew up, when I was 15, we didn't have none of that shit. It was just outside and niggas that ain't going to be shit and influence you to do dumb shit. And you was thinking that shit was cool. That's what it was. And I done been a victim of that shit. Not a victim, but I done been influenced of that shit, you know, getting the wrong shit. And it's like, it's time for like somebody to speak up for these kids. Because it's like too many niggas goddamn dying. It's like, you know, it's know how weird it is for us to be averaging 300 murders a year? Yeah. Bro, that shit's fucking terrible. Like, come on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, yo, that's just what I've been on. So yeah, that's really what I've been on. I'd rather say that. I've been on that. That's what I've really been on. All this other stuff is extracurricular, but that's really what the issue is.
I understand, but we want to, you know what I mean? We got to big up that, you know what I mean? You heard? So now, give a shout out to Turk P. Diddy, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all go, you know what I mean, follow and
follow me on the gram, man. TYKP.DIDDY_. Yeah, and follow Stranger Things on On the Instagram, everything is in my bio on the gram. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Trail.
Trail CG, you heard? Give it up to Trail, you heard?
Mr. Outside.
Yes, sir.
Outside.
Yes, sir.
Sure enough, you know what I mean? Another,
What up?
you know what I mean? Another reoccurring guest. You know what I mean? How you feeling, Trill?
Fuck with it. What's up, bro?
See, this nigga's shining already. You see his dripping with all this fabric. There's no way in fabricating nothing. Give you the truth and the real spill and get to these mills.
Yeah.
Sure enough, you know what I mean? But we got Trill CG in the motherfucking building, man. How you
What's
feeling?
up, bro? I'm alright. Coolin'.
Yeah?
Glad to be here, for real.
Sure enough. We glad to have you back, you know what I mean?
Sure enough.
Sure enough.
Been a
Y'all
minute.
don't know he already been on the show. Make sure y'all go watch that episode. You heard? You know what I mean?
Yo, shout out to Hondo TV, for real. A lot of people say they for the city, but love is an action. You know what I mean? You could say you love niggas and shit, but they really put on. So shout out to them.
Appreciate it, man.
Nah, clap for that.
Nah, real shit. Let the people know what role you play in this movie, for real. You know what I mean?
I'm Ty.
He's Ty, black's right hand man.
I'm black right hand man. Long story short, during the filming, I ain't really get to interact with a lot of the actors like that because one of my close friends from my childhood got murdered, for real, like in the middle of a shooting. So one of the days I was supposed to come and shoot, I got a call, whatever. They was wondering where I was at. I was running a little behind only because I missed a call like 4 a.m. But when I woke up to it. Like I said, it's really like my day one sandbox, nigga. So it's just like, you know I got beats at 10 o'clock. I'm waking up like 7:30, so I'm like, damn, I get up, look at my phone. First, I don't even feel like it's real for real. So I'm still trying to hurry up, pick my shit up, throw my shit up. I'm making phone calls and shit. It's early, but the people who was calling me, they probably been up for hours, like going crazy. They probably knocked out now, so ain't nobody answering. So I'm trying to figure something out. I'm getting dressed, but you know when you don't hear nothing, your mind could be everywhere. Like, damn. So long story short, I finally get in contact with somebody. They running it down to me. You know what I'm saying? Everything that went down. Hey, nah, he really gone. Whatever. Woo. I'm like, all right, shit, all right. So now I'm trying to figure it out. And I ain't gonna lie, like, just being from my city for real, I feel like, 90% of us got PTSD and don't even realize it. Guaranteed.
You
feel what I'm saying?
Guaranteed.
Like, we really got that shit. And we don't even realize it because that shit became normal. You know what I mean? So it's just like when we go other places, like even when I go up top, you know what I'm saying? I go up top, I be with my brother Sean or something. I be around a lot of niggas up top. New York niggas talk a certain way.
Yes, they do.
They talk real enthusiastic with their hands and shit.
Yeah. See my man, Shannon Holmes?
They be like,
the whole section.
Man, being in Baltimore, I ain't really used to niggas talking too much with their hands.
Yeah.
It's just simple, You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like, it depending on a nigga excitement in his voice and how his hands flying, I can't even do something. It's like it'd be triggering. You feel what I'm saying? So I realized like, damn, a lot of times niggas just be excited to be around good energy. They be pumped up. We take shit the wrong way just because what we accustomed to. But that situation that happened while we was filming. So a lot of the people I ain't get to really lock in with. So when you ask me who I am, I know who I am. I know my role well, but I ain't get to really interact with my peers because I was going through some real life shit. But shout out to them because when I looked at the movie, everybody perfected their role, everybody executed. We did a great job. Shannon put it together, mastermind.
Hey, even with you going through that, you still showed up and handled your business.
You did.
And we
You gotta give it up
for
that. And that's one thing I gotta say about this film, for real. It give you that feel. You get what I mean? And the reason that it give you that feel because a lot of people that you got acting on this movie and film, they some real ass people. And people go through real life situations every single day. And we live in this city. You know what I mean? So niggas do what they gotta do, but like y'all gotta pay attention to this shit. Like our life is real. You feel me? So it's something to be glorified for real, you know what I mean? And we make it out You know what I mean? Everybody's still here. So I gotta give it up for that one.
I'm fucking with the artists and people giving the artists in the city more chances of getting into the roles, you feel me? And not just being artists, you feel me? Because nobody ever knew that until Tupac tried that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Niggas ain't think a rapper could really be an actor. Then you got DMX, like Commons, Method Man, like these people, Ice Cube, these people really became actors on their own time when people didn't think it could be possible.
My fault, bro. It's something I want to say, but I don't want to speak too much before y'all ask y'all next question. I don't want to say something that y'all
speak on that shit, boss. This
no, shit. I love when you able to like touch on every subject. You know what I mean?
Basically, like that's why I really want to speak on too, cause like I know you know what I'm saying, limited on time, but yo, how I even got here, I wasn't like it wasn't premeditated for me to even be in a movie. I wouldn't even think about no movie type shit. Like I'm on some trail shit. Like, and I was filming for the series for Teresa series. Yeah, I ain't really want to say too much because I really like to build up. A lot of people been asking me questions about it. I don't speak on it too much. But Teresa Davis is one of the most elite pioneers of the city when it comes to really like opening doors for niggas. I say that because again, like I said, like if you fuck with me, yo, there's a lot of people who say they love me and all that, right? But I feel like it's more so they love what I could do for them, or the feeling I provide for them, whether it's entertainment, whether it's money, whether it's just a company, whatever. But at the end of the day, though, Teresa, she really like put forth action, yo. When I say she's solely the reason why I'm in this film, for real. Yeah. She'll say, "Oh, nah, Trill, you did it because you had the look, you had the image, you had your shit together." But at the end of the day, solely, she straight opened that door. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure enough.
And so I appreciate her first and foremost. I appreciate Shannon for believing in the game. Like he said, man, him locked in on a whole nother level now. Like that's bro. You feel what I'm saying? And the whole time we chopping it up, and he called me Mr. Outside. Really outside though. And when I say that, not just in Baltimore, I'm really outside though. Like,
you know some of the same people in New York, like, you know some of the same people there
everywhere, bro.
So before we keep going for real and get into other people for real, right? I want to hear this from both sides, right? How important is it for you to add on artists and people that got things going on? And how important is it for you to be an artist to step in and doing acting?
I mean, I think that was like a Malcolm too. That was a added bonus for that. Like, you know, we do music too. You know what I'm saying? Let's cross brand that. It's music is in the movie too. So Turk same way. You know what I'm saying? So the same way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go outside that looking for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have to.
So no.
They killed the LA. The music was familiar to us in Baltimore.
Yeah.
We sit in New York like that's how people music.
Yeah, because you get a lot of people who come and do movies here in the city, and they take music from here, but you ain't doing it.
I never really thought about that. Like, I was offered one time a deal, but they wanted to do the movie in another city. I'm not going to say the city's name. I was like, I can't do that. I can't do that. Nah, they'll kill me out here. You kidding me? I mean, with the mud.
And how important is it to you, for real, to be able to take your music and put it into acting film?
It's an opportunity. I appreciate it. It's something I ain't never see coming.
Yeah.
So when people talk about placements and stuff like that, like we all hear about it and we want it, but some, like you said, we be juggling real life so much. Sometimes it's hard to really focus and invest on that. So for it to come knocking at my front door, and he like, cause it's one thing to be in the movie as an actor. Shannon personally, after we built a rapport, hit me up and said, "Yo, I heard this song. I love this song. I want it in the joint. What's up? Like, it's alright. It's cool."
Yeah.
And the fact that he even went about it like that, being who he is, I respected it because it showed me that, damn, yo, somebody respect the time and the shit that I built up. You feel what I'm saying? So it's dope, yo. I appreciate it.
Sure enough. Give it up for Trill CG. You alright? Sure enough. Yeah, I mean, let's give it up for Shay, you alright? Showing up. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, a little nervous.
Yeah?
A little nervous, but I'm good.
You can't be nervous when you open up the film like that. Just letting you know.
That was crazy a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a lot for me.
Did you know you was gonna be the opening scene?
I did not know I was going to be the opening scene, but I knew what I did.
That's a grand opening.
It was definitely a grand opening. It took me and a lot of people by surprise. I be trying to tell some people to like skip it a little bit.
Everybody's supercharged.
Not you telling people to rush the beginning.
I told them to skip it so they ain't see me like that. I had to tell y'all know I had to tell my grandfather don't watch this movie. Y'all understand how that is?
The hard part.
Yeah,
but it's acting.
I be wanting to ask people that though, like, yo,
I'm
just saying that you played the role
guy
very
that
well.
worked opposite her. I gave him the part. He told me. He says to me, I can't do that shit. My mom, I'm gonna tell my mother.
Yeah.
And he a freak in real life.
What?
I
didn't say he a freak in real life.
Real life.
That was hard.
He turned it down.
Listen, anytime
Listen.
a New York nigga tell you a freak in real life like that, you know what I mean? You really like that.
Yeah, I was thrown into that part. I wasn't supposed to have that part. I was Feli at first.
Okay.
And when I came to the mandatory rehearsal, I was told you gotta switch parts, and it hurt because I'm like, I read the book when I knew I was in a movie, and I'm like, wait a minute, that mean I gotta do something more explicit, and I got little cousins that look up to me, and so I'm like, for them to see this movie, like it was a lot. Yeah. So when they told me that I had to do what I had to do, and I'm like, my mother gonna watch this, my brother's gonna watch this, they don't play. My little brothers, they like my father, because my father passed away. But my brothers are my father. So when they saw that, when I knew they was gonna see that, I'm like,
they do know it was make believe though, right?
They do know it was make believe, but Shannon, that was still a lot.
When you watch it,
and my mother,
you're suspending your belief.
Do you think if you had a man, he could deal with you when you do those type of things?
I have a man.
So how did he feel about that?
We had to skip that part.
So he was doing what you're doing.
I know you had to watch it.
Y'all listen.
Y'all would have watched that part as a husband, as a boyfriend, as a whatever.
Listen to me. No. Listen to me. The action was fake, but the sound was real. Like that was really me on there making that noise. Okay.
Right. So before you go on, because we can keep it under control.
Please keep the control.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it under control.
Keep it a hundo though, right?
Yeah, we're gonna keep it on a hundo, but we're just gonna keep it. You know what I mean?
I got you.
We're gonna have a cadence with this. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm asking is, like, what mental space did you have to put yourself in to do that scene?
I had to understand that it wasn't real because I took it to heart. Because I was doing it. My face was on that. My name was on that. And I had to play it for real because I had to show up for Shannon. So...
Which means she had second thoughts.
I did.
Yeah,
I did. I cried. Yo, I cried like real tears. Like I was getting my head... Because it was... y'all got to see me like... Yeah. And I don't... Like I said, I got little cousins that look up... Little girls that look up to me. And that mean a lot to me. And to see me like that, like I can't... Regardless, I'm in person, but they gotta watch. They could watch that every day if they want to. How I'm telling them this and I'm doing that.
You know your little cousins watch porn, right?
My little cousin is 10 years old, and they don't.
I ain't gonna do that.
They don't. Like I said, it was personal to me because
I ain't even gonna blow no homie up like that.
No, listen. How can I tell you to act like a lady, but I'm doing that on the TV? My word is bond, so I had to. It brought tears to my eyes. I was getting my hair done for on set.
I think you read too much into it.
I did. Yeah. I took it. It was personal because I had to be there.
Do it. She was married and she's supposed to do the scene with her husband. This is the whole backstory.
Understand.
So once her husband couldn't make it,
we had to switch it. Right.
Yeah, but that's my rock, and he like, oh hell no, but he supported me. My mother, they supported me. Whatever I went, they went. Yeah. And that's why it was so big, because I'm like, at the end of the, I'm a representation of them. It's not just me. This my father's last name I'm carrying. And look what but it was big because we really from West Baltimore, and we did that.
Understand.
And that's how we rocking with it.
And Shannon, how important was that for you to grab on to people that's really from the areas that you.
That's why we casted. I mean, in Baltimore.
Yeah,
we could have casted. We could have had a professional casting person, but we wanted people.
He wanted real and raw, and that's what he
give
got.
opportunity.
You only get it from here.
Yeah, I mean, that scene opened up. I said, "Damn, they got straight to it."
Hey yo, listen, right? This nigga such an asshole. He like two. I was sitting there, right? So I was out of.
He wasn't paying attention.
He wanted to
I'm
watch
letting y'all
it,
know.
right?
He wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't
It
here
made him
for a
pay
little
attention.
minute, right? So he like, yo, did you see the beginning? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yo, it's only like a minute past. Like, I ain't missed too much, my nigga. Like, I'm alright. He like, no, dummy. You gotta see the beginning. He walked back in the room. He rewind it. So it came on, and I'm like, oh shit.
It wasn't really the opening scene. It was the
it wasn't the opening scene. It's the second to the opening scene.
But it turned that shit up.
You got the beginning
it's the
intro.
second to the opening scene.
No, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because a lot of people don't realize this. Real, you got a first opening scene and everything that you do when it comes to like series and stuff like that.
A sequence title.
Yeah, what is it called?
Sequence title.
Title sequence.
One more time. Say it again.
Sequence title.
A sequence title. You feel me? So before all the intro and all that come on, they start the movie. You know what I'm saying? So you got what's going on.
The opening scene. She's opening scene.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, you get that right there.
And he wrote that way, the mastermind right there.
Yeah.
Don't get mad
He
at her.
said he was playing God.
No, that's dope. But let the people know what else you got going on other than just the.
So I am a licensed cosmetologist. I be slaying the girls. I love my clients. They loyal. So yeah, I do hair. Outside of that, I sew lashes. I sew hair. So it's the same thing. And I've been doing this since I can remember. Like 8th grade, I was a shampoo assistant working. 6 a.m. in the morning on Saturdays. And I don't know, besides that, it's my family. Like if I'm at work, I'm at home and I'm with my people, my nephew. I got 2 brothers. I got one that's locked up. He rap, his name Pistol P, and I got another one, his name Ike. He sell cars and he do houses, and besides that, like that's what's important to me, my family.
Nice.
And that's why this role was like so big, because it was bittersweet. Is they gonna see this, but I'm gonna put on for us, and that's how it was. But hair's my life, and I do it every single day, and no matter what. So that's where I'm at with it. On Instagram, I'm Boss Lady Shay. It's BOSS. It's a 1 and not the L. So BOSS1 ADYCHE, and that's me on Instagram.
Show enough, you heard? Show enough, yeah, I mean, but let's give it up for Shay, you heard?
Yeah, it's confidence. You need confidence, baby. That's right.
Absolutely.
Show enough, you see what's going on. Let's give it up for Dog Like the Comedian, you heard? Show enough. How you feeling?
Blessing yourself.
I'm good.
Yes, we are.
I'm real good. You know what I mean? We right here.
Amen.
Real oppish energy in the building, if y'all was wondering.
Show enough. In case y'all don't know why our energy is like this for real, you know what I mean? Like I tell you, it's a lot of stars out here. You know what I mean? And everybody get they credit when they do it. You know what I mean? She is in another film with us as well, you know what I mean? But we here for Be More Careful, so we gonna, you know what I mean? We just gonna let her know to be more careful. Yeah. Show enough. You know what I mean? Just be more careful. Show enough. But let the people know how you feeling and what's your role in this film?
Wow, I'm feeling I'm being more careful out here in these streets because I'm here. Thank you, God. Now, with that being said, I play Lacey. And with that being said, being Lacey, I went back and read the book. Yeah, I got the book at home. I had to go back and recap on Lacey. And with that being said, I noticed he put me in the movie. You know, like, so that was special to me.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, like.
So hold on, wait. You saying you didn't expect to be in the movie?
I auditioned. All right, let me go back. Somebody called me, hey, it's an audition. Now, mind you, a couple of years back when I first started, shout out to the first fake New York guys. But anyways, when I first said keep it 100, but when I first started acting, I had sent in my paperwork for this because I sang an audition for Be More Careful back in the day, like 2019, 2020. Make a long story short, moving on. somebody called me like, yeah, they got an audition for Bmore Cafe. And I'm like, I read the book when I was in jail, turning my life, turning another leaf, you feel me? So I'm like, oh, yeah, I know about the pussy. What? I know what? I'm from East Baltimore. So with that being said, I can do this. I'm from Baltimore. And that life that, you know, that they talked about in the book, I'm like, I lived at one point. I don't know when, but with that being said, is when I auditioned, and the role that I auditioned for, I'm guessing that it was already taken, but he heard my name, my tag, and my voice. You know, that's why I dress like I do. You know, but anyway, but he heard me, he recognized me, and he wanted me to be in the movie. So yeah, it was a privilege and an honor to want to be in this movie.
Show enough. You know what I mean? If you could sell this movie however you can, you know what I mean? For people to watch this shit right now, for real, how would you give it?
What? First of all, I have a 19-year-old son. Not just a 19-year-old son. I have a young man just hit me up on Instagram today. Not just a young man. One of my brothers, God rest his soul, passed away a couple years ago. And his son, now same age as my son, 19. I had young men that come up to me and tell me that life that I lived, and I prayed to God, like, God, I don't know what I was doing, why I was doing it, but I'm still here, and I'm in my 40s. But anyways, I had them come to me and tell me how by me living that life that I really didn't want to live, it was a privilege. My mother been locked up for 28 years, since I've been 13. So by me being on the street since I've been 13, I'm a female. There's been a lot of women now lately in the days who've been losing their life, old, young, children, all types of stuff. And I want to speak up to it. It was like, what we go through don't define who we are. How we dress don't say that is who we is. You know, how we party and release is not saying that is what I want to do in life. You know, so I want to show women that, you know, just because of your background and who you are, once you start walking with God, He don't only want to forgive. Like, to be honest, like, you don't owe nobody else no apologies, no nothing else. Just keep going. And as long as He wake you up and you go to sleep and you wake up the next day, you got another chance. So, like, and with this movie, it was like, I was accepted for who I was. And y'all know me as Black on another movie. Yeah. And that's who I am in the street, my name. But in this movie, I'm being somebody totally different. Right. I'm being what they say, alter ego. I can't say just one alter ego. I have 5 children, and I help raise and been around a whole bunch of other more. So with that being said, is like we are image to someone we never know. So just being like you, just being you, and not letting it get to you, because we all go through something. We never know what we're going through. We all go through something. But yeah.
I love it. I like the way you talk when you're not out.
It's more sensible, ain't it?
Yeah, but that's a dope thing for real.
Oh man, you know Netflix and chill.
But we're gonna kind of end this thing off of what you letting people know for real, right? Because I feel that you've been doing this for a while now, right?
Well, I ain't gonna say I've been doing it for a while with acting. I'm not gonna say we act. Here in Baltimore, I'm not gonna say we act.
We portray.
I heard Teresa say, you get to live, you get to see what you really want to do. You know, say if you want to be an rapper. I used to want to be, but I really don't want to be. But if Teresa want me to rap, I'm going to be the best rapper. I'm going to put some bars together. I'm going to listen to Trill. I'm going to put it on. But, you know what I mean? Don't get mad if I use your lines and shit. You feel me? I'm going to back at it. I'm just letting y'all know we from Baltimore. You know?
She's not a writer. She's a writer for herself and others.
Yeah, for real. Listen, because like you said, we all we got. No, you feel me? Like, for real. Like, I'm gonna keep it a hundo. Yeah. You know what I mean? We all we got. No, like, real. We got a whole... Like, listen, when I go on Instagram, when I see negative about us, I try my best to stroll. But when I see positive, these young kids scoring higher than what's my snake name? Albert Einstein. Like, we got a child now who scored higher than... When we have children, it's our generations behind us who really matters. Yes, I have a grandson now. Okay, yeah, I did what I did, but I have a grandson now. Okay, I did what I did. I don't have to keep doing it. You gotta elevate. You gotta know how to mature with it. You gotta know how to elevate. And with acting, it's like is a privilege and to be in Bmore. Listen, all hands down. A lot of people in this room read that book because they was in jail, my nigga. I read that book in jail, my nigga.
I'm with you.
I read that book. You ain't read that book in jail?
What's the first thing?
Lying.
You never been in jail. You never been in jail.
Oh, well, I let you
So
get
listen,
there. I
right?
let
But
you
no,
get
listen,
there.
because it's funny because
I read that book in jail.
When he said it to me, he like, yo, Teresa hit me up, yo, couple days notice, couple days before the day. He like, yo, we got interview, yo, Shannon Holmes, yo. He got the book called Be More Careful. He made a movie, and I'm like, yo, Be More Careful. I feel like I heard that before. And then he got to talking. I'm like, yo, I read that while I was locked up, fool.
Who didn't? Dead ass. Listen, dead ass. A lot of my brothers. A lot of my brothers. I just volunteered for outreach program. Shout out to what is it? Boys to Men.
Yes, Boys to Men. Yeah, the kids program.
I just volunteered for outreach program, and you know, a lot of people really don't read. You know, back in the day, PMB, PMT, we did, but Be More Careful. It bring a correlation, because that's when a lot of people was really trying to change who they was, and a lot of people really didn't like to read. But when you can read and relate to what you and what you are, and then see, then you start reading other books. You start doing other stuff. You become rappers, you become poets, you become other stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like, but reading that book and to wanting to be Lacey, even though I didn't dress the part. I apologize, Shannon, but, you know, I got dressed kind of feminine nowadays. My voice kind of deep, you know.
One word.
Yes, ma'am.
One word. You're going to close out.
Yes, ma'am.
This guy's going to close you out. One word. When you hear the name Be More Careful, the movie, give me one word. What do you hear in your head? What do you hear? You was there. What do you feel when you hear that? When you hear Be More Careful?
If I hear life, I keep it going.
Like,
I keep it like.
Say it loud for me.
Say, keep it going. Keep it 100. Like, keep it 100 to yourself.
Life.
And life will bless you. You got to keep it 100 to yourself. You got to accept what it is. Don't only keep it 100.
Just got to keep it 100. Let's go.
That's it.
You got to keep it 100, you heard? You see what's going on, you know what I mean? Be more fucking careful.
I need y'all too, yo. I got homies, yo. Got life sentences.
Amen.
Fitness.
Clap it up for Hondo. Nice.
One, we appreciate you.
Nice.
You know what I mean? We appreciate everybody who came up here and spoke their piece on this movie. You know what I mean? We want to appreciate Shannon Holmes. You know what I mean? Give it up for Shannon Holmes one time.
Yeah.
We want to give it up for Teresa Davis, man. Give it up to Teresa Davis.
Thank you.
Sure enough. But hey, man, we appreciate y'all. And make sure y'all tune in. And make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? Damn, Trill, you just gonna step in front of me like that. Trill. It's all good, because we keep this shit all the way on Hondo. And shit just happens the way it happens. You know what I mean? Show enough. You know what I mean? We closing this thing out. Yeah?